Hello everyone, Master Morpher here, with the first part of What If Ahsoka Tano Ended Up Falling in Love with Asajj Ventress. Now I know it's a stretch, but let's take this back to where it all began. After Barriss Offee claimed and blamed the Jedi Order for everything and owned up to her crimes for bombing the Jedi Temple, accusing Ahsoka of it, she decided, Master Anakin, I cannot stay. The Council didn't trust me. I didn't do what I was accused of, and yet you were the only one that believed me. Anakin said, look, I know your willingness to leave. Believe me, I do. To which Ahsoka replies, I know you do, Master. More than you know. Anakin says, what do you mean? She says, nothing. Look, I'm leaving. There's nothing you could say or do that will stop me. But just know, Master, no matter where I go, the Force will be with you and with me, always. And with that, Ahsoka Tano left the Jedi Order, gave her 2 green lightsabers to her master, and gave up. She left, stumbling over her words, crying in tears. Out of nowhere, she hears a voice say, Little Ahsoka, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. After all this time. And who does she bump into? But none other than the one and only Asajj Ventress. What do you want, Ventress, says Ahsoka. Hey, listen. Despite all our shortcomings and everything and all that, and how much I used to hate your guts, I helped clear your name. So you owe me this. Ahsoka said, what do you want? Asajj says, listen, exiled by the Sith and Jedi Order alike, we both have our own paths to follow. But for right now, I think our best option is to work together to try to create a future that we could both be proud of. Ahsoka says, I'm listening. Asajj Ventress then goes on to say, I cannot do anything that I don't believe is right or wrong. You, on the other hand, have been kicked out of the order you fought so hard to protect. I was merely executed by Dooku and his underlings. Ahsoka says, yeah, I know, I was there. What are you getting at? Ventress says, let's train each other. You teach me some of the light aspects of the Force. I'll teach you some of the dark. And maybe, one day, we both can go back to the Jedi Order together. Ahsoka snapped and with anger in her heart, Force pushed everything around her, crumbling it to pieces, screaming, no! The Jedi Order just destroyed me. They didn't believe me. My own master was the only one that believed me. Ventress says, I'm the one that got you into all of this, so it's mainly my fault. So Asajj Ventress hands Ahsoka a lightsaber she picked up, a yellow one, if you will, and says, if you want to take out your anger, take this, and cut me down, strike me down, and you will gain nothing. You will lose everything. Ahsoka sighs and says, you know what, you're right. For all the times we fought, back and forth, battle after battle, fight after fight, nothing we did ever gained us anything in life. To which Asajj Ventress claimed, look, I know how much we fought in the past, but I give you an offer that you can't refuse. We train each other. We grow stronger. But how, Ahsoka says, I had to give my lightsabers back to the Council. Asajj says, mine are in the custom of the Council as well. Ahsoka stumbles over her words and utters, Ilum. Ventress says, no. A Sith is not welcome there. To which Ahsoka replies, a Sith? I see no Sith here. I see only a beautiful young woman who has been exiled by her peers and everyone around her. If anything, I see an ally, a friend, and maybe a sister. Asajj laughed and says, I know where we can go. I know one place where Jedi crystals glow beyond anything else. Even on Ilum, they don't glow this bright. Ahsoka said, I'm listening. We need to get a shuttle. To which Ahsoka calls in Anakin one last time and says, Anakin, are there any shuttles left from the Jedi that I could have? Anakin says, Ahsoka, I will only do this because you were once my Padawan and be once my friend. But just know, if you ever need help, me and Obi-Wan will always be there. Obi-Wan may not have believed you, but he does now. Inside the shuttle you will find materials, but may I ask who's going with you? Ventress cuts in and says, I am, Anakin. Ventress! Ahsoka screams, no, Anakin, no. We're putting our differences aside and working together to bring down the Sith. I can no longer trust the Council, and neither can she trust the Sith. We're going our own ways to try to make a better future. Anakin then replies, very well. I will give you and Ventress what you deserve. And in that instance, Ahsoka and Ventress leave. They leave. And they go to the only planet other than Ilum that has crystals. Yavin 4. Once they land there, Ahsoka and Ventress had trained the whole way, mastering in meditation. Ventress exposing Ahsoka to the dark side, and then some. While there, Ahsoka... Hold on one second. Ahsoka, thinking back onto Anakin and how he sacrificed everything, couldn't help but feel a little sad over her master. She then connects through Anakin with the Force. Tells Anakin, I'm sorry, but I lied to you back on Coruscant. I have no intention of ever coming back to the Jedi Order. Ventress and I have become close friends. Heck, I'd even consider her a sister. Anakin replies, you were always a strong-willed one, my old Padawan, but you always had great strength in the Force. I foresee you becoming a great Jedi Knight. No. A great Jedi Master, if you will. Ahsoka laughs and says, me? Anakin, come on. We both know I'm no Jedi, nor could I be a Master. I abandoned the Jedi Order, remember? He said, if you can get Ventress to become good, then there's no telling what you could do. To which Ventress cuts in and says, Anakin, me and Ahsoka are on Yavin 4. We're going to set up a base here for a while. Do not tell the Council where we are. Me and Ahsoka are going to customize 2 new lightsabers for her, and 1 for me. Ahsoka said, wait, 1? She says, Maul may be a jerk and an idiot, but I think I'll go down to the dual lightsaber staff style. We'll train for weeks and months on end until we both are ready. So, they cut comms with Anakin. Ahsoka said, Ventress, I have one question for you. She said, what is it? Those curved hilt sabers of yours. Were they strong? She said, more than you can imagine. I'm planning on creating a dual saber staff. What are you going to create? Ahsoka stumbles with her word and says, I know just what kind of lightsabers I want. And that's where we're going to leave it off, right there. Ahsoka on Yavin 4. Asajj Ventress working hand in hand. Developing feelings of sistership. And maybe, just maybe, one day, something more. And this is where we're leaving it off. I want you all to remember this. And keep this close to your heart. Okay? Oops. In the end, Ahsoka and Ventress working together could be great, but it could also be negative. But remember this. The power will protect you always. May the Force be with you. And as a duelist would say, never forget, it's your move, my friends. Bye-bye.